Lakad marathon!
Normally.
And interesting to see, I mean, Miracle playing the Void Spirit, of course, in this safe lane position this game. I guess this is just something that works with the hero when you do have the mid laner, the Meepo being sort of a true carry for the squad.
Miracle.
They got him. They got him. I mean, first blood straight up there between the two of them. I mean, it's going to happen between the Who Stomp and the Light Strike Array. Toro farming fine. I mean, same to be said for Mind Control. It's pretty even between the two of them. Nothing too much kicking off yet between Miposhka and Rudy. Rudy trying to get him with the combo onto Miposhka. It's good damage, not enough to kill him.
He might die.
In fact, they're going to get in aggressive onto Super Rudy. They found it. They take down the Tiny, so getting kills in both of the side lanes already here. A couple of minutes in for Yellow Submarine. And again here, we're seeing up the top lane Miracle on the combo. This time they'll bring Super Rudy over. Yeah. He's in with the combo onto Collapse, and that'll do it. Miracle still stepping forward. He's getting very low. Does still have the Fairy Fire and the Dissimulate. Jumps back to safety. Doesn't want to get too close to the Lina.
So now they're aware. They know that the Kunkka ported bottom and canceled, so he cannot be top if they want to make an aggressive play. I imagine they're going to really commit up there.
Top. Remnant's going to be off the mark, though, from Miracle. Tries to go in for an angle. Actually, Miposhka, he walks straight back into it. Collapse and Miposhka so bad. Looking towards Super Rudy. They'll take down the Tiny. Miracle comes in underneath the tower. Will manage to finish off the Enchantress with the Wrath. Collapse. He's got the Who Stomp control on. Saving so bad, allowing the Lina to get away and stay alive. Chrono's out as well, locking down Mind Control as they're taking down both the Miracle Void Spirit and the Mind Control Nature's Prophet. As Yellow Submarine continue to hold themselves ahead of NIGMA. You see in the net worth, he's sitting level with RMN's net worth on the Gen. Just hasn't had the start that he hoped for on this safe lane Void Spirit.
Yeah.
He's heading over, looking for the 10-minute rune. We'll be able to steal it away from Mio.
Torrented, though.
But actually, the Torrent timing, it's perfect. A Miracle, he's got a few jumps to play with. He goes over, tries to get away from the Lina, but so bad, still got the reach. Laguna Blade straight to the face of Miracle.
Okay. It's on. Weeha is level 12. He's got his E-Blade.
They're going to drop it into the Light Strike. It's going to do the job every time.
That's a late-handed
god. They drop the Chrono. Mid lane. Now I'm going to try and lead in onto Mio. They've lost Super Rudy, and they got the damage. They've certainly got the control. Another route comes out. They will find the Kunkka, but now Weeha's got to run. They're chasing him down with the Stampede, the three of them, straight on top of the Meepo. Who Stomp locks them down. They're focusing down the one of them. Do they have the damage? They're trying to keep Weeha safe as RMN's trying to beat them back and stop him from going down. The micro is there. The net controls. Weeha's coming out with the micro. He's been able to pick up the second kill, and now he's going to look to run down Collapse.
Another one?
Another net comes out. Weeha continuing to control up the Centaur, and he says, don't worry, boys. I don't care what happened in the side lanes. I've got this game covered.
I think they're pretty happy moving into Roche, knowing that almost everything was expended. Actually, everything was, yeah. Absolutely every spell was used. Boat is up in a second, but...
I mean, Miposhka's trying to head over, but it's sort of on his own. Mio's coming in from the sidelines. He's going to drop the combo down as the Roche bit. But can he actually get in there? Weeha is very low right now. He's got to be careful, using the micro, keeping the low Meepo out of there. NIGMA will manage to stay in the pit and finish off this Roche. Weeha grabs the Aegis, gets out of there. RMN, I think he knows that Weeha's the one that he's got to keep protected. This is the hero that's going to win them the game.
I mean, look at the way they've itemized too, right? It's a pipe on Mind Control. They have the mech on the Chen. It's all about just buff up Weeha. Rudy tries to go for so bad, but...
Weeha's able to step in with the E-Blade, get the kill. He also has the net set up onto Collapse as he's trying to Stampede away, but he cannot run. Weeha locks him down. Another double kill for the Meepo.
It's definitely a possibility.
NIGMA's going to keep pushing.
Yeah, they can threaten. They know Void has Midas, so he's pretty weak. He's got Chrono now, though, so we'll see if they stick around.
There we go. There's the first net. Weeha trying to control Mio, straining onto the Kunkka. The combo's coming down. They've got the Who Stomp and the boat. Do they have the damage to kill this Meepo? So bad. Turns Light Strike onto the three of them. The Chrono's out. They're focusing the Meepo first, but he has got the Aegis. Buying some time with the self-E-Blade, but finally they kill him. That's the first time. Can they do it a second time? Used a lot of ults to do it. There's the AoE stun. Jump across from Miracle. He's trying to full commit to save them, but the Laguna Blade and the Torrent will take down VIrtus. They've killed off the Meepo. Now they're going to look to try for more. The X Mark locks down Miracle, drags him back into the bashes of Yatoro. Miracle will fall. Jump forward from Mio as he hits with the Tidebringer. They'll look to mind control. Is he out in time? He isn't. The bashes are coming in. He cannot TP away. NIGMA get hard punished for overextending and pushing in a little too confidently. I mean, it did feel like they would have the chance to do so. Hold off on the aggression a little bit.
They're still they're still strong though. Like they can still fight outside. They can still catch these heroes pretty easily.
Yeah, and I guess RMN's always able to bring in a +1. As Miracle is going to try and jump in on this. He's going to look to start things. He'll look to blow up Miposhka first. He comes out, and Miracle, he's going to get caught on the front lines. He's down straight away. Yatoro jumps over, time dilation, hits onto RMN as well as the Shiva's Guard. Collapsing so bad, dealing with mind control at the side. The boat come crashing in over towards VIrtus. The Light Strike goes away as well, locking them down. They have the Chrono. Do they have the damage? Yatoro's trying to finish off this Meepo. Has he got the damage to do so? VIrtus keep themselves safe with the E-Blade. The net holds the two of them down. VIrtus will still fall though. The final impetus hit from the Miposhka claims the kill. And now it should be Yellow Submarine able to get the cleanup. They find a third over towards Mind Control. No bashes there though, so Mind Control will manage to TP back to safety. I mean, you look at the lineup of NIGMA, and with the BKB, he's pretty much invincible for those seconds. But
he can do the Aether Remnant Yule's play, and then they can catch him with follow-up.
Sure.
But they're looking to get aggressive with those cooldowns still on the Chrono.
Training again, but Collapse. He's able to get the jump onto VIrtus. VIrtus focus the Meepo down, follow Tidebringer. VIrtus in trouble. He's going to E-Blade himself to try and get out. There's the backup army coming in. Stampede's pop, but Collapse. He's trapped in the Sprout. They're able to focus the Meepo down though, and VIrtus gone. He's dead yet again. Yatoro's over towards RMN, forcing them to the side. The Chen will fall. Mio and Miposhka starting to back off. Miracle has the control onto Mio with the Remnant pullback. Mio getting low. He's just going to go straight for the TP out. They've got the Yules to cancel it, so Mio will be left behind and he will fall. NIGMA able to take a good trade here this time round, getting 2 for the 2 losses they had themselves. 2 of the cores now from Yellow Submarines, a lot safer to the attempts that NIGMA are going to try and throw at them. And they're sweeping down it with the smoke. They might find an opportunity to jump. Mind Control, he's stepping very far forward, and they'll quickly put an end to his life. Tries to poke at the towers, and Yellow Submarine sees the opportunity immediately. They're trying to find a second move already here. Looking to strike whilst Mind Control's down. All ults ready to go. Stampede to close the gap. They're trying to go. VIrtus. Oh, he's AFK. He's AFK. He's just sitting there. Oh, they've got him. He's dead. He's gone. Straight underneath that ward there again.
Beautiful ward.
Yeah, that's a second time these wards on this top half of the map have just resulted in big kills for Yellow Submarine. And this Void is very strong with the evasion and the BKB. And suddenly the Meepo just doesn't really threaten him at all if he's got both items ready to jump around with. Trying to take away some of the army of RMN. Get a couple of the creeps. Mind Control's looking for the bounty runes, and we'll find them. They are going to try and see if they can catch him. Goes for the Hex, but they've got the vision for the X. Mio is going to be able to bring Mind Control straight back into the action. As Mind Control, he's been caught and killed off yet again here by Yellow Submarine.
Does make sure he ults before he dies to push the lanes in as much as possible. And bottom, it looks like they're maybe trying to get aggressive onto this Void here, but all of Yellow Submarines and they're ready. They're ready. They're baiting this.
Can they get the jump? And can they do anything before the response is there? They're going to try, but you're right. They're ready for the backup. Can they burst the Void in time? They can. They'll be able to take him out before he's able to do anything, even though his team do try their best to save, but the Torrent Storm is destroying the Meepo. A couple of Torrents come in for the Kunkka Zags, and he cannot get away. Now they're going to look to try and chase for more Yellow Submarine. They're looking towards Super Rudy. Spirit Vessel's down, as well as the Clumsy Net. He'll use the Yules to try and save himself, but gets the blink off. Will manage to break his way out of here. They're hunting. Torrent off the mark, but the vision's there for the X mark to come into play. They drag back the Tiny. They take down another Yellow Submarine. So whilst they weren't quite quick enough to be able to keep the Void alive, they do manage to make sure that NIGMA pay for that play, and it could certainly set you very, very far behind.
They see some movement down bottom. Immediately they start porting. They have these wards up on the high ground. RMN, he didn't check the spot here, and they're playing right under it.
Mio's hunting. They're gonna chase this. They're using the Stampede to run down whoever gets left behind. Super Rudy, he's out with the blink though. Stampede won't allow them to close the gap on him. RMN's go for the TP out. The Chrono will be dropped. Yatoro letting no one escape. Does opt to use the ult there to make sure he gets RMN. And at this stage, you know, sure, it's a support, but it's a Chen gone for over a minute.
I mean, they literally just take away the gem from them too, and they're able to now finally take one of the outposts back, because at the 30-minute mark, they did not have control of one of them. However, they're trying to gauge on him.
They're trying to get Yatoro.
Gets the jump away.
He's going to be in with the counterplay. He just goes straight back in with a Hoostomp onto the two of them. Weeha, he's going to go for this, but the Light Striker right there. They're locking down the Meepo. Weeha, he's just dead straight away. Big plays here from Yellow Submarine as they bait NIGMA in to chase them. Collapse jumps straight back in onto them. I mean, this is just some top-tier outplay from Yellow Submarine. Just in terms of how the game feels, you absolutely just cannot help but feel that Yellow Submarine, they're the ones that are just a little bit more well-tuned today.
Yeah, and now Roche is back up. They're going to be able to go for that one there too. Super Rudy, they use the Stampede in order to look for him and find him. He's got Flicker to kind of play around and mess with them a bit here.
Oh, Mio's got him.
But you can't Flicker that.
Got him with the setup. X-Mark into the combo. Will Flicker off to the side to dodge the initial stun. He's going to try and do his best to play around.
Can he blink?
He's off to the side, but Sobad's there with the Laguna. A kill to be had. Roshan is theirs. There's a free Aghanims, ladies and gentlemen, for the Faceless Void. That's going to be one and very happy Yatoro. What sort of answer did NIGMA have? I feel like it's very hard for them to actually pull together a solid high ground defense. They don't really have any incredible high ground defending heroes.
Tossbacks is probably like their best bet, but Rudy is spotted by that ward immediately. They know that he's trying to go for the Lina.
He can't even get back towards the base. They're going to get the jump in. Straight over onto RMN. RMN's gone. On the side, Super Rudy, he's been spotted. He's under the ward. Again, this position where these wards have found them so much action, does manage to get up with the Yule's Blink. But that means, again, he's running away. He's not actually there to be able to set anything up on the high ground defense. The top racks are gone. Yellow Submarine,
they're just full ratting.
They are. That's their only option at this stage, NIGMA. They've got to look for the rat plays. Weeha's trying to find the bottom racks. And the counter plays there with the Light Strike Raid. Does commit with the Hex, but there's backup. Yellow Submarine responding in full as Weeha is taken out. At the same time, Yatoro also able to find Miracles. He drops the Chrono down for the freebie onto the Void Spirit. I mean, there's 16k up. It's 36 to 18. I mean, they're hunting with the smoke, NIGMA. Weeha just maybe seeing if any of the members were split up, but you know, for the most part, Yellow Submarine just they haven't been out of place. Couriers, though, another question there is the Courier of the Centaur will get taken out. Super Rudy, TP out is going to be put to a stop. Yatoro seizing the opportunity. Got a free kill with the Chrono. Actually, down bottom, they have found Mio. Mio has got the BKB, but he's hexed. Should still have the opportunity to pop it. They're trying to bring him down. He's going to go for the TP out, but the damage is too much. NIGMA will claim the Kunkka's life. See what they can do with this. He's down for 90 seconds. They themselves just without the Tiny for 50. Now, who's getting this Aghanims? Who's going to get this one coming out right now?
They don't need it. I mean, Enchantress don't know who needs it. It's pretty awful,
just give
but...
it yeah, let's get Sproink King, ladies and gentlemen.
Sproink, sure.
Oh, yeah.
They use the Hand of God. Not really so needed, but... Continuing the split push, trying to get these items picked up. We see RMN, he's queued up a Hex now to bottom.
He's found Rudy. Committing with the BKB. Get the kill. Make sure there's no interruptions. The rest of NIGMA immediately back out as soon as they've lost one. On top lane, Mio. He's going to see if he can maybe catch Mind Control. Opens with the Torrent.
Oh, this time
it will mean that there's no chance for Mind Control to put the BKB in. In fact, his BKB is still on cooldown for just under 10 seconds, so no chance for Mind Control to get out of there.
That's a lot of gold. 850 for the leader.
They're also looking to try and chase down Miracle. Again, Collapse, he's able to close the gap, but the Hoostomp not there in time as Miracle dissimulates out to the side. Chrono's used. He's not going to get the chance to jump out with the Astral Step. They'll find the Void Spirit. 3 heroes out of the game for NIGMA. They all do have buyback available, and they're almost certainly going to have to use some of those. There we go. Taking this Rax down at incredible speed here with the farm that Yatoro's got. The melee Rax gone in the mid lane. Range Rax are full as well. Miracle trying with the jump in. That's the third buyback here, so 3 buybacks for NIGMA in an attempt to push them back. See the jump in from Super Rudy, but Yatoro's going to turn with the BKB, looks towards Mind Control. Mind Control puts the BKB, starts to back away. Mio, he's retreating, puts the BKB and TP's out. This is going to be a back off from the side, it looks like. Yatoro, he actually just wants to go back in. He's going to seize the opportunity to jump onto RMN, but the Hand of God heals RMN up. Another jump from Yatoro will finish up the kill. Super Rudy trying to kite up the Void with the Yule Scepter, but Collapse, he's on top of the Tiny, jump across from from Yatoro. Super Rudy trying his best to flicker away, slows down Yatoro with the E-Blade. Another time walk. Yatoro continues to try and hunt down this Tiny. There's going to be a buyback from RMN now. This is 4 buybacks from NIGMA throughout this fight.
I think they're starting to recognize that Weehaw might not have buyback because he's short on gold. They actually need to pick up bounty runes when they spawn in order for him to have buyback. And Mind Control now bottom. He just used his buy.
Got the catch. He's straight in with the jump, and that is going to be a dieback. A dieback from Mind Control.
Look at,
as you said, you've just lost your 2 ways of pushing out the lane.
Rudy's trying his best to get these bounties. He knows Weehaw has no buyback if he doesn't get them, so he's playing here.
They've got to find it. Yeah, he has to get 2 of them.
He's got to get a second one. Miracle's there.
It's not even going to be enough. They needed 3. It's going to be close for Weehaw, but he's still 90 gold short off the buyback.
Uh-oh.
He managed to also get the... I mean, Super Rudy's not got buyback as well. This should be it.
This should just be able to end it here,
This should be game over. As Yellow Submarine, they're looking to finish this one up. 44-19, 42,000 gold lead. As RMN, he's down as well. And there we have it here with the tier 4s falling. This game 1, 55 minutes in. I mean, just a bit of a masterclass here from Yellow Submarine against NIGMA. They've really shown their potential here in this first showing at ESL 1 Germany. Chrono's out. Miracle will go down. Just not going to protect him against the Nullifier. And 5 heroes dead. No buybacks. Tier 4. The Ancients are full. GG is called. Yeah, what a way to start the series. Yellow Submarine coming in with, I think, a display that it's going to impress all the viewers watching.
Yeah, solid draft, and just I love the way they itemized and played throughout this game. I think they played exactly how they needed to versus this NIGMA draft. Yeah, I mean, it's very quiet. He's so bad, he's kind of chasing RMN away.
I mean, Poshka might have to set up onto GH. If he gets slow and get an impetus hit, GH, oh no, GH is going to turn. He's surely going to have the damage, and he does. GH just jumps straight in, gets the kill. Trying to catch Miracle, but Miracle quick with the jukes. You say RMN coming over to help out. Let's see if they've got the damage. They do this time round. Yatoro not able to get the time walk off. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. I mean, you've got the setup right. You have got a lot of good team fight, a lot of great setup, and that's, in terms of the numbers, that's going to do the most damage. Getting yourself that ability for the Cataclysm. Chrono to be dropped down bottom. Have they got the damage to get Mind Control before he can get the spells off? They do. The bash coming in at the final moment as Yatoro gets aggressive immediately with the Mask of Madness complete. Goes for it straight up before he starts burning in the boots. Does give him that insane amount of text, but he's going to kill top lane. Miracle also taken down at the same time as Collapse has the setup with the ultimate. So bad also on top of RMN. RMN's got to be careful. He's going to go for the Battle Fury, and you would imagine the Ags is going to come somewhere down the line, so he does have that very solid answer to the PL and his army of illusions.
Makes sense. Top, they're looking to react, try to help out this tower here.
Got the Chrono.
Yatoro's here.
Onto the 2 of them. There's the setup. There's got the bolt coming down with the Sunstrike. It's not enough damage to kill off Weehaw, though. Weehaw still able to jump to the side, but the arena's out.
Miracle.
It traps GH and Miracle. Miracle does manage to doppelganger out to the side, but they're chasing. Tornado, EMP's out from Mio. He's got the further catch. Miracle will get burst out. The Fear pushing RMN away, making sure there's no extra save available from him. Collapse gets the angle with the spear. They've found themselves a 3rd kill. As Yellow Submarine, again, bringing out the same high level of plays that we saw from them in Game 1. I mean, we are stepping under the tower range there. They're fully aware of the Void Spirit hanging around.
The Void showed himself top. See what NIGMA does with that information as Weehaw is pushing forward a little bit here, but RMN, he steps too far forward.
Oh, and Weehaw too. In the combo. They get the Fear into the double hit from the Bramble. So bad, but the full control, he just straight up soloed Weehaw.
That was actually perfect. The Fear, double Bramble into the Curse Trap, popping right at the end of it, and he just has all the damage. With this such a good start, if it continues to progress like this, they will have damage to do with those PL illusions. That was the one thing I was concerned about them in later stages, but they're off to such a great start. Yeah. They'll find Miposhka bottom again, but it's just these supports that keep dying, it feels. Miposhka sees GH attacking from the high ground, so now he pings out the ward, and they're going to probably get a double D ward now because of that. They kill the top ward, and now they're very likely to kill the bottom one. But maybe they'll kill Miposhka for it.
It's dead Enchantress, what, 3rd time in a row from Miposhka, but still it doesn't seem to be too much of a problem. As top lane, they're setting up on Miracle. Ooh, a little off with the timing. Whipping the timing there, Collapse.
he did it the right way too. He threw the spear before the ulti to try to do the perfect connection.
He did.
It's so close.
Yeah, it didn't sort of get the arena placement out where he was actually at the far end of it. It was too central, so there wasn't the timing for the wall to be built up. And he's almost only going to lose his life for this one. Left behind. No escape for Collapse. As they will manage to run him down. An important kill there for Miracle. He's able to get that gold. They need this PL to get the farm, to get himself back on top. And they can find so bad, but yeah, just coming in a little late there from GH. Doesn't get the connection after the fish yet. And Yatoro, he's still turning. He has the chrono. He might just get the mind control. As the two of them are surrounded. RMN does have false promise, so Yatoro is going to have that in mind when looking to commit onto these two. Mind control is going to attempt to turn.
They're going
with the Echo, they've got the burst. It's enough damage. Heads up turnaround there from NIGMA as Yatoro trying to bite off a little more than he can shoot. He's back on top of the net worth, getting involved in that little bit of a turnaround. He's got the Yash and the Diffusal, getting that Abyssal on as well, so they have that extra opener, extra lockdown, especially with these heroes trying to get the BKBs online. Mio halfway towards his.
Up top, there's the chrono. Mini little Cataclysm. Will be enough damage, level 4.
Actually on the verge of finishing off that tier 2 tower top. A lot of damage to be done. Mio hunting the Ghost Ward. The arrow will connect onto the Dark Willow. Weehar with that final astral step will be able to burst him down. Over towards mid they go. They've got the detection onto Miposhka. NIGMA blame themselves a second. Sobab wants to turn. Collapse. He's going to commit. Tries to get the spear connection, but won't find it. Now Miracle. He's just going to turn on to Collapse. Yatoro jumps in. He's looking for a target. Can he find though? He's getting his mana drained. They've got to help out Yatoro. The route into the arrows there. NIGMA, they're going to have a good shot at finishing off the Void. Can they do so? They can. They've found Yatoro. Remnant set up there as well. Onto Mio. Huge kills for NIGMA in the river as Miracle gets the double. And Yellow Submarine, they're starting to get shaken up pretty big this time round here in game 2. It's going down not too quickly, so maybe an opportunity for Yellow Submarine to get over and do something about this. It's a half HP. Yellow Submarine, they've got to get over it quickly. They do have the arena back up. No Chronosphere though for 50 seconds. So it's going to be all about the arena. Weehar and GH doing their best to guard the area around the pit. Collapse is going to jump in. Cataclysm's out. They'll burst down the Mirana. There's the Echo though. Straight away, mind control. Jumps in. He's found the 3-man. Is there the follow-up? There's the silence onto Collapse. And Miposhka, they're back in the way. The silence as well from these pulses, halting Yatoro's movements. He's now going to turn towards mind control. In fact, the Deafening Blast, they're pushing Miracle back. They've killed off the Shaker. Can they kill off this PL? Miracle straight over towards Miposhka. Can he finish him? Another doppelganger jump forward. Will allow him to get the kill. Yatoro trying to stand his ground against Miracle, but there's too many illusions. Yatoro had to jump up over to the side. They can't clear these illusions out in time. The false promise is there from RMN, keeping Miracle more than safe as they take down Yatoro yet again. Over they go with the Yules into Remnant, onto Collapse. They're just waiting whilst Miracle gets some heals up from RMN. They're looking at charging in onto Collapse. He's underneath the tier 2s, but Weehai still ready to play in deep and aggressive as they kill off the Mars. Mio's hiding in the trees, but Weehai's found him, jumping over. It's a team wipe. Miracles get the triple kill. And at this stage, now 20 to 10, 6k lead. The last few events massively resulting in a
back-to-back. The fight just becomes way too difficult for you to do anything. And now, this PL, who's already up to level 19 off of these last 8 minutes, has an Aegis.
And again, he's got the catch onto the Willow. Making some very nice moves with the Yules this game. As soon as he had that accident, as you said, Weehar's involvement in the fight has...
And look at how aggressive they're playing now because of this. Just it's constantly snowballing.
Catch like the Faceless Void and they invoke it with the pulse, the silence. Then suddenly this becomes a whole other issue for them to try and tackle. There's the jump though. Arena is down. They're on Weehar. Combo onto Weehar. Weehar needs help. He needs it now. He's not going to be able to get it. As RMN didn't have false promise back up for 20 more seconds. GH left behind as well. The time dilation is slow, allowing Yatoro to beat him down. They've got the cold snap control. It's there. I mean, as expected, they had to go for that. They did. They get 3 kills out of it. Do you sort of like the... Because I sort of wonder, you look at this game, why is it that Miracle wants to go for the Butterfly rather than something like a Skadi or a Satanic or a Heart that's going to give him a bit more protection against the burst?
It's just such a good item on PL. It really is just amazing for those illusions. He's getting jumped though. He actually jumps into them.
And Collapse, he's found RMN. He's been able to get the Oracle on the back lines. Do they actually have the damage for Miracle though? They're trying their best to beat him down. There's the pushback. It's been disarmed as well, trying to escape. Jump forward from Yatoro. It's not quite enough, but now with the Cataclysm coming down, it's chaos all around. As we are feared back, taking out the bashes there onto Miracle. Miracle still trying to run away. So bad in Miposhka are on the chase. RMN will root back Miposhka for now. They've managed to keep Miracle alive. There'll be a buyback from Weeha. Yatoro jumps over towards GH, but GH is able to leap out. Mind control committing the Echo just onto the Invoker. Is it enough knockdown to fight Yatoro? He's back in. He's onto the PL. Doppelganger out in time again. Miracle still alive. Turns over, gets the bash on Miposhka. Miposhka, he's able to live. The heals are out. Miposhka will survive. They're still chasing. Collapse. He's in. Tries to find Miracle. The setup's there to allow the Void to jump over. Miracle still on the run. Back over towards Miposhka. Goes another route. Holds back Yatoro. Miracle still off to the side. Yatoro's in. Mind control comes with the enchant totem. Locks down Yatoro for now. Miracle still on the run. One more time. What might just do it. Yatoro's in. Over towards Miracle. Fights the bashes, but again the evasion. Miracle is away. He's able to turn with the Spirit Large. Yatoro is in once more. Has he got the damage? He has. Finally, Yatoro able to finish off the PL. The impetus, bringing mind control low. Yatoro's got the follow-up. Jumps over with the time warp. Claims the double kill. And he's not done yet. They've got the detection out onto GH. GH up to the high ground. He's trying to run. Another jump forward. Yatoro gets the triple. There's big things happening here for Yellow Submarine. Triple kill for the Yatoro Faceless Void.
They're super strong if they can catch one or two heroes in a chrono.
That's all right.
Weeha's TPing out. They're jumping in as soon as Weeha goes.
Straight away, RMN, he's in range for the false promise, but RMN dies to the Dark Willow.
Miracle's so dead.
He absolutely is. This amount of damage is not going to be offset whatsoever by any amount of healing. Just quick moves. Quick moves from Yellow Submarine. This Roshan is theirs. And if they realize it's something, they're almost certainly going to push on for a tier 2. They might even try and shove the lane up for more. Yatoro very close to having the full Silver's Edge.
Oh my god.
Again, it's just been an excellent game from the Void. Bottom lane, GH. It's up the Moonlight.
Does catch him, and they have sentries.
And the dust. Miposhka, he's able to slide in and get in range. GH off to the side. Drop a meatball down. GH is away before anything can catch him. Now bringing in this bottom wave, getting it over towards the final tier 2 that does stand for NIGMA. Miracle's in the mid, he's been caught.
It's a Miracle.
RMN's going to be able to get over time with the false promise, but again, the issue is, I mean, Stroke buys some time, but he's still going to take so much damage, he has to get back to the base.
He's Speared again, too.
The combinations here, the excellent plays from Yellow Submarine, locking him down, he'll get the chance to double, but he's so low. The Tornado and the Blast Theo finishes him off. Weeha's able to jump out with the Eon just saving his life, but they're in. They were able to push RMN out of the base with the spear. I mean, Yellow Submarine, they're just on fire this series. Phenomenal plays here from the squad.
Great spell usage every single time in the team fights, and yeah, look at this. 2 sets of racks, very likely to go down here.
We are trying to kill off Miposhka. He's fully committing for this, but he's been caught by the Spear of Collapse. He's dead. He's got buyback. But I mean, they're now down 13k. They're losing a second set of racks here in the mid lane. As Yatoro and Collapse, they clean up the range tracks. They're onto the melee. Still 40 seconds. No Miracle PL. He's 200 gold short of buyback. Collapse. He's in the arena. He's caught the 2 of them. The arrow there again connecting on a GH. GH is locked down. He's out of the game for a minute. It just doesn't stop any chance that Yellow Submarine see to jump in and get a kill. They are taking it right now.
Only a week of playing together too, right?
So that's exactly, yeah. If you missed the interview earlier, that's what Miposhka said. He said they've only been playing together a week. He was asked about sort of his teammates. He was like, I don't even know them. They've been playing together that short.
NIGMA, they're trying to jump out.
They're trying to burst his faces forward with the Echo combo. He's just not getting that low at all. Yatoro's able to get the BKB off turn.
He's just
Miracle,
fighting.
He's out of mana. He's fully committing. The false promise will keep Miracle alive. But Yatoro, he's doing a lot of damage. Fierce again, the arena. It catches the 3. The Cataclysm comes crashing down. It's a dead mind control. It's going to be a dead Miracle too. Both cores out of the game. No buyback. They're chasing NIGMA back towards the base as it's just down to the last 3 of them. As just yet again, perfect play from Yellow Submarine.
And they have Chrono. So even when the PL does come back. This has just been flawless execution really by them. As going for this last set of racks. Whole team rallied together.
Oh, GH, he just jumped in and turned into a frog.
I did not expect this when I was hearing the interview about that. Them like just playing together for this 1 week.
They just played together a week. I mean,
Wow.
this is amazing. Absolutely amazing from Yellow Submarine. GG is called. They'll take the game, they'll take the series. I mean, this game too, we had, of course, GH returning to the fray. Was, of course, stood in for by Super Rudy in game 1. It didn't matter. Even with the change up, the return to, obviously still lacking Kuroki, but, of course, the squad they have been playing with.